Hello friends, Diane Atkins, your violin teacher here, and I'm going to talk to you today about Gavotte, Lully Gavotte, number 10 in book 2 of the Suzuki Violin literature. So we open the piece with quarter notes, very strongly articulated with dots. So how short should we play? The point is, let's be consistent throughout. So even if he only dots the first two notes, puts dots on the first two notes, all quarter notes should be treated as stopped bows, staccato. Okay, so let's listen for that as you're playing. All right, now there is a difference that sometimes people only observe the dots on the first two notes. Because they didn't carry through with that indicated articulation, and that would be incorrect. So we could say that the editor was a little bit lazy, but really not. He gave us a gift in an interpretation of how the style is to be played, and he doesn't have to write a note on every quarter note. You need to remember that. So stop every quarter note. Stop. Stop, 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 stop. And right there's a more or less if you didn't notice. Same thing, carry on. Now we have slurs with no dots, so change the style. In that section, a lot of times people play the bowing. I know, yeah, I want to play the bowing, but you don't change the rhythm according to the bowing, do you? So it may be necessary for you to practice the rhythm without the bowing and then put the bowing back in. Watch those quick 16th notes. Okay, and then we go on. Nice and crisp. All right, so I always like to have students plan the bow a little bit right before that trill in measure 20, because it requires a long bow. Right? It requires a long bow, so you're going to have to work your way to the frog a little bit. And how nice of them to give you a slur right there where you can get to the frog. Now play this as you did in Happy Farmer. At the frog. And here we go. Jump. Alright, where did we hear jump bow before? Two Grenadiers, I think. Yep. Alright, now let's look at this middle section because it's very often a mess. Alright, let's look at that much first. So it's sort of like after the jump bow, we play low 2. Sorry. Low 2. High 2. Now, plant that 3 and hold it as you stretch the extended 4. Come back. Still a whole step from 3. So that's worthy of practice itself. In fact, if you look at page 2, you'll see that Dr. Suzuki put that as a practice. Okay, then what follows? High 2, followed by a low 1. A step and a half apart. Here it comes again. and then the rest is kind of repeated all the way to the end. So those are the things that you really need to look at. It's pretty simple. You know, there's a lot of repeated, but the middle section is a real bear. So nothing you can't handle, but in that case, get it in tune and get the style consistent. Make sure you stop those quarter notes every time. Talk to you soon.